Attack aircraft play a vital role in almost any kind of engagement, and when piloted by an experienced pilot, a strike aircraft is a true paragon of close air support. Everybody likes to blow up tanks, right? Today we'll be talking about the most fearsome attack aircraft, the ones that have so much firepower that tankers should scatter and hide right at their first sight. The Swedish T-18B2 is a newcomer. It was just recently added to War Thunder. It's also an obvious choice for this list, because it has access to an excellent selection of suspended ordnance, for its BR of course. You get a few different rockets to play with, and the aircraft also comes with a very punchy 57mm cannon that easily cracks open enemy tanks. Just take some time to get used to its rockets. Take the M49, for instance. They can destroy tanks in a single hit, but they're not the most accurate or predictable rockets on the market. Let's put it that way. It's good that you get at least 8 of them anyway. The second type of rockets, the M49A, are much easier to use, but you'll typically need to hit an enemy at least a couple of times to send them back to the hangar. The German Bf-110G2 is pretty much the same deal. A good cannon with a high penetration rate? Check. Powerful rockets? Check. There's also an option to take a single 1,000 kilogram and a single 250 kilogram bomb for some quick and clean eliminations. The P-47N-15 is an American fighter that performs really well in ground attack role. It can carry both rockets and bombs. 1,000-pound and 500-pound bombs are great to deal with enemy tanks, and HVAR rockets are very handy when you need to get rid of an SPAA vehicle or any other type of lightly armored enemy. The TIS-MA is a Soviet gift attack aircraft, or Sturmovik, that you could get by completing missions during the Operation's Frost event. It is equipped with an excellent 37mm cannon that's familiar to all men of culture that fly the Yak-9T, and it can carry 2 500-kilogram bombs that need no introduction. Simply put, this aircraft has great firepower and can fly well enough so that you can make full use of it. The Su-6 is yet another Soviet Sturmovik on the list, and a very sturdy one. No, really. Its armor can easily withstand fire from anti-aircraft machine guns. Obviously, having that much armor means that you can't carry as many bombs. But you have 37mm cannons, and can get quite a few rockets, which is obviously good. Have you ever wanted to mount a tank gun on your aircraft? Yes? Say no more. Just get yourself an HS-129B3. This little bird is armed with a 75mm cannon that can easily pen almost anything you see. Just remember that this beast of a gun has massive recoil. A few consecutive shots will kill whatever speed you have, and that's not good when you're trying to keep airborne, or so we heard. Then we have the premium British Meteor F Mark 8 Reaper. This is a strike variation of a regular Meteor, armed with the 24 RP3 rockets. Those are pretty damned accurate, allowing you to hunt the best game there is. Early MBTs. Just aim at their thinly armored roofs. The French F4U-7 Corsair can carry more than 100 unguided air-to-ground rockets. Yep, that's right. More than 100. See an enemy? Send a dozen rockets their way. You have more. On the other hand, such devastating firepower costs you a lot of mobility. Even after you fire off all your rockets, there will still be considerable added weight, greatly limiting the aircraft's performance, meaning that you should not, we repeat, should not engage other aircraft under any circumstances. Ran out of rockets? Go back to base to get more. We simply have to mention the G91R3, an Italian aircraft serving the Bundeswehr. Due to the fact that it can carry 4 AS-20 Nord ATGMs, it is very effective at dealing with ground targets. Just take some time to learn how to guide them mid-flight. It won't do much good to simply lob them off like regular unguided rockets. If you put in some work, they will, for instance, allow you to get rid of an SPAA from a safe distance. Not to mention that ATGMs make it much easier to deal with moving targets. The French AD-4 can literally destroy any kind of target. Tanks, warships, doesn't matter. The AD-4 has around 24 different payload setups containing all sorts of bombs and rockets. For example, you can take 24 rockets with heat warheads and 2 Tiny Tim anti-ship rockets, or let's say 12 HVAR rockets and a couple of bombs, a 1,000-pound one and a 2,000-pound one. We're just scratching the surface here. Just try to deliver all these gifts as quickly as possible. Players losing vehicles to your onslaught tend to respawn in a fighter or an SPAA vehicle, and that's not good. We warned you. What are your favorite attack aircraft to get big wins with? Come on, guys, tell us in the comments below and don't be shy.